What's up, guys? Welcome to the HAV podcast.
Cluck.
I'm Hagop. This is Arden. This is Vache. We are the HAV podcast. Hoping you have a good time and a clucking good one at that. So, we are going to start off with Off the Cluck segment where we talk about just our life in general. So, get some nice food and liquids, be comfortable but not too comfortable, and enjoy the show. Alright guys, so our first segment of today is Off the Cluck, where we just talk about work and life in general. So, we've all been up to things recently. We've been traveling abroad, staying in our bedrooms, going to the restroom, and Vache is going to talk about his youth corps trip that he just recently got back. It was a mixture of Armenia, Afghanistan, and Libya. So, feel free. Go ahead, Vache.
I know the bathroom trip sounds like a farther experience than this.
Yeah, it depends on the amount of beans you eat.
The youth corps was good. I mean, those who don't know, essentially go to Armenia and hold day camps for like 5 weeks in 3 different locations for the kids in Armenia. So overall, really good time. Great way to reconnect with the culture and just make a difference in a direct way.
For the motherland.
So what was your favorite part of youth corps?
And your least favorite?
My favorite part was probably just interactions you have with the people there, because you're interacting with like hundreds of kids, hundreds of families, and just seeing their daily lives from their perspective and kind of being involved with it was it's a really eye-opening experience. I don't think there really was the least favorite part. I mean, I feel like the whole trip was a highlight and went by so fast.
Highlight. It's a pun right there. Did you meet any interesting animals?
Yeah. There's lots of stray animals in Armenia. Didn't really see too many until we got to Gyumri. But once we got there was like dogs every 100 feet, like a new one. And it was really interesting because they actually know each other's territories. So you would...
Did it stop recording?
It did stop recording.
That was actually, we were getting good.
No.
So you were talking about dogs' territories before the GoPro fell off.
Yeah, so it was really interesting because the dogs know each other's territories. So, like, you would pet one dog, and it would kind of start getting attached to you and follow you around. But you would get to a certain point where it's like a video game boundary, like invisible, and you just can't move past it.
There's just piss everywhere.
They just stop. Yeah, they just stop moving, and they look at you like, I can't go past this point. Come back. But yeah, that was interesting. A lot of dogs. I met a 3-legged cat. That was really cool.
Did it have a name?
It didn't have a name, but we ended up calling it Ponchig.
Oh, that's like a fat Armenian cat, for those who don't know.
No.
Not Ponchik was like a
Ponchig
pastry.
is like a donut, essentially. It's really like light, airy, round shape, and it has a custard filling. And there's the Monchig, which is essentially same thing, but with Nutella filling.
Oh.
So, with the 3-legged cat Ponchig we met, there was also a smaller baby cat that was darker colored, and
It stops again. Okay, we should figure out what it's getting bad at.
We're back.
Sorry guys, the GoPro fell.
Again.
Yeah.
So there was Ponchig, which was a 3-legged cat, and then we had the small baby cat, which was darker color. We called it Monchig, just because it was darker color and Nutella filling versus custard, that kind of thing. And then there was third cat, that traveled with them. They're like a pack of 3, and that one we called Lily. David named that one, and that one was kind of like the mother for Munchie. Those two were always together.
Was it a real woman?
What?
Woman?
Yeah, they're all women.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Can never
Do the
do.
cats also have territories, or is that just for the dogs?
I couldn't tell you because we didn't see enough cats to really know. But
They played Puss Puss Telephone, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Yeah, that was with the animals pretty much. It was dogs, cats,
Bears, boars.
bears, boars, bulls, lots of cows. Actually, yeah.
Like in the towns themselves, or like in between towns on like farmland?
It was more farmland, like more rural areas. The first 2 weeks were in Vartanis, and that is a less developed area. It's a very small town, so there was a lot of cows you'd see in those areas. Like at one point we were driving to one of the parks, and the street flooded with cows. So you have to drive like slow so the cows can walk around the car and you can get by them.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was really interesting. Not used to driving with like cows stampeding the roads.
How does the food in like Armenia compare to all the Armenian food you've had here throughout your life?
So that was interesting because my family's Lebanese and Syrian Armenian. So that kind of food is pretty non-existent in Armenia. They're Eastern, and that's more of a Western kind of cuisine. So like every now and then we'd run into like a Syrian or Lebanese restaurant. But
Shut up.
for the most part, I didn't really get too much of what I eat here there. But overall, like in general with the food, I feel like people who have been to Europe kind of experience this too, where it's a lot cleaner. Things you eat, it doesn't sit in your stomach for like an hour after, and you don't feel all groggy.
Quick in, quick out.
Yeah.
Just like the big hug.
It feels cleaner. It doesn't kill your energy. You feel good after it. It was like weird coming back here and eating stuff, and now I'm all tired again after eating.
And fat.
Yeah, just like big hog.
Yeah.
This is your first time like being away for a long time. How was that experience? Like, did you miss home, or I know you said you like staying there and you like enjoyed the experience, but how was it like balancing wanting to be there but also being away from home for so long for the first time?
No, that's when the summer camps actually played a big role. Because by the end of it, I had realized like how much I missed being around the people here and like the friends, family I have. But the whole time, because there were summer camps and we're working all day with the kids, and you're just distracted. By the time it ends, you're tired.
It's like a sweatshop.
But if you want to call it that, sure. The camps just distract you so much during the day being with the kids, and you're too exhausted to think about it at night. So I feel like the factor of being away from home and like missing everything, it wasn't that it wasn't there, I was just distracted from it the whole time. It really hit me at the end though, because the last camp we had not too many kids and it slowed down a lot more. So I was starting to get more excited to come home, but it was great being there, and like, before I even left I was already planning my next trip next year.
Best thing of all, you didn't get randomly checked at the airport.
Yes, that was a first.
You guys should have seen what happened to him when we went to Honduras. It was not a good time.
That was a thorough exam.
Yeah. Went up and down, inside and outside. But next, see, Vache really enjoyed his trip across the world. And now we go to Arden, who traveled the world and now is restricted to his bedroom.
Yeah, so I'm working from home. Mostly.
Big DAWs.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm working from home doing software. Overall, it's a pretty chill job. Very good first time job.
Good working conditions.
Good working conditions. Very relaxed company, and I'm learning a lot. And I do like that, like, working from home gives you lots of, like, free time. You're not wasting any time going to work, coming back from work, getting ready.
No long drives.
no long
Long
drives.
trips to the bathroom.
Yeah. So I gotta get those 20-minute corporate bathroom breaks in.
Yeah, the bubble baths.
Mm-hmm. But the biggest plus of, like, remote work is being able to, like, travel and while you're working, which I can't really do because my job is 4 days remote and 1 day in person. So 1 day in person really
You did just get back from Liberia.
Yes, yeah. But it does allow me to do, like, longer trips. Like, instead of just being confined to the weekend, I can do, like, a 4 or 5 day trip and, like, still work while traveling.
Yeah, because you're about to go to Boston and Plymouth.
Yeah, so my sister's in Boston. And I'm going to go visit her, and I'll be working from there. It's a different time zone, which makes it a bit different. But yeah, overall, like, my eventual goal is to go fully remote and be able to go anywhere in the world.
Work from the Vatican.
Yeah, work with the Pope, you know.
So your job's based off of the Western time?
Yeah, my team is in the Western time zone, and like we do need to communicate throughout the day here and there. I think the better I get at my job and the more experience I get, the less I would need to communicate with my team, but I still need to be available here and there. So it's not like I can just work in whatever time zone I'm in if it's not in Armenia. Yeah.
That'd be rough.
Yeah.
But it would give me the entire day to be enjoying the day wherever I am, and I would just have to work in the middle of the night. That would be tough, but yeah.
Is there Eastern team that you could work with while you're...
We do have Eastern teams, but they didn't work on the same product as we do. So yeah, I'm generally confined to West Coast time zones. But as long as most of the time zone overlaps, I think I can be generally anywhere. So I think within a 4-hour time zone each way. Yeah.
It shouldn't be too bad if you don't leave the U.S.
Yeah, or I could go straight down south to South America, because that's still in the same time zone. It's an entire another continent, you know. Gotta
Cross that one off the list.
Gotta pick up some Spanish from the big hog himself.
It's true. It's true. I did pick up 2 Portuguese girls speaking Spanish, so.
Portuguese girls
That
while speaking
sense.
Spanish.
Well, Portuguese and Spanish, it's close enough. We're at a bar, and we'll tell that story another time. Let's just say it was a good night.
Portugal and Spain are right next to each other. It's essentially the same thing.
Exactly. It's just different shades.
Yeah, but that's remote work for me.
Yeah, no more daily kombucha brewing.
Oh yeah, so I was brewing my own kombucha for a while, which I enjoyed, but I haven't done it for a long time, and the kombucha has been sitting in the gallon jar for a couple months.
Kombucha.
And if you've never seen how kombucha is brewed, there's a big, it's kind of nasty if you're looking at it, but there's a big round piece of bacteria or fungus. I think it's bacteria that ferments the kombucha, and if you leave it in the fermentation stage for a long time, it just gets really, really big. So now I have a piece of bacteria this big. Which is fairly nasty. So at some point I'm just gonna throw it all out.
You should drink it.
I'm sure it'll be good for your gut, Big Hog, if you need it.
Iron, get more gallon jugs, split the bacteria, and you can have a bunch of them.
That I did try that one. Well, I didn't try that, but I tried super concentrated kombucha. I tried splitting it into a bunch of other ones, but it just didn't taste that good.
Does it start to smell when the bacteria grows more?
Honestly, you don't smell it if you're near it. You only smell it if you put your nose up to it, and I haven't done that yet.
So if you're near it.
No, if you put your nose right up to it.
Big schnoz for the big does.
Yeah. All right, on to the big hog. Working his first job, an internship for an architecture firm.
Yep.
Big congrats to him.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been good. I just wrapped up 3 months there, so it was pretty good. My first internship. Very good time working on a lot of cool projects, a lot of cool people, seeing how the corporate side of it works. If you know me, you know I'm free, and I dress as I see, and I had to switch up some outfits for the workplace. Big Hog went corporate for a little while. Well, it still is actually. But I did have to go on a shopping spree with Big Dawes like a few months back. We bought a bunch of clothes, so it was a good day.
He's wearing one of those.
Yeah, I'm
right
wearing
now.
these pants.
Got it stained with some
Protein.
Yeah. Oh, where was that protein from?
The chocolate fairy, chocolate Fairlife, 30 grams of protein, by the way. No sponsor yet. So anyway, but yeah, I just wrapped up 3 months over there, so that was really good. I had a good time. Worked on a lot of interesting projects with some cool clients, and.
Can we hear about those projects?
No, sorry. I signed.
You're under NDA?
I signed an NDA. I signed a few, actually. Yeah, my right hand got sore, so I had to switch to my left. But
well, if you sign with your left, that means it doesn't count. So you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. I signed with my legs too. But yeah. So I just got an extended offer actually into the school year. Me and Big Vache are about to start up back at Cal Poly Pomona in 3 days, which will be interesting. Decent schedule for me, can't say the same for the guy on my right. Yeah, so I got an extended part-time offer, so I'll be working and going to school, so we'll see how that goes. I hope I can manage both of them, and of course, full-time job right here, podcast side hustle.
So how far away from work do you live?
Oh, that's pretty far. I mean, it's about 5 hours minus 4 hours and 55 minutes, so... It's about a 5-minute drive, 1.8 miles, give or take. So the day's very strenuous. You know, I wake up at 7.
2,000 steps.
When do you wake up for your 5-minute commute?
I wake up at 7:55. No,
7:55 minus 2 hours and 55 minutes.
I wake up at 6 a.m. You know, I'm a very regimented person, so I've got a whole routine and everything.
Some might call it inefficient.
Some might call it efficient, and. But yes, I wake up at 6, prepare my world famous breakfast that I showed Vache how to make a few months back, and I can't reveal the secrets. You know, it's kind of.
What is the breakfast though?
Something for breakfast, and something with a good protein, of course. Bean and cheese burrito is part of it, and that one usually hits straight in the bathroom though. But
gotta get those corporate bathroom breaks.
Oh, you're telling me. Actually, today I went to the restroom at work and somebody took a fat dump there right before I walked in. It was not great. It was not great. Actually, I was at the gym like last week and I was going down the stairs, just finished my workout, and some guy farted right in front of me. And I had my mouth open. I was like taking it because I didn't know. He's like right in front of me with his friend, and then I opened my mouth and then. So that was not great. That was pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie. I had to disinfect my mouth for that one. This was like such a great workout, and then goes to shit, quite literally. But
So wait, the bathroom.
Is at the gym.
The bathroom at your work, is it just a one-person bathroom?
no, it's gender neutral. But yes.
But it's a one-person.
It's a one-person bathroom. Yeah. There's
So-
2 of them.
Okay, but so if you like spend a long time in there, people would know that,
You're taking a dump.
or just like that you're taking a long time in the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean, I don't go there unless I have to. Else, I would really never try to take a dump at work unless I had to. You gotta be considerate for those going in after you. So.
I take about 3 dumps at work.
Yeah. Big Ardos is called Big Sludge on the weekends.
It's not on the weekends though.
That's when he works overtime. But yeah, no,
Overtime.
internship's been very good. I must say, everything's going really well. So there's nothing I can't complain. Everything's going pretty good on that regard. So.
How's the working life? Like, do you enjoy working? Can you see yourself working for the next 50 years?
50, damn.
Next, or like, how is the working?
Right.
Like,
Well,
what does it feel like?
Well, okay. So I do like, this is like my first like real job, right? So it is good. I mean, it definitely feels different than sitting at home and doing nothing, of course. So at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty tired because I was also sleeping really late and not acclimated to the work life schedule. I was kind of just like a lazy pile of shit on the couch or a bed, depending on where I slept or where I fell. And took like a couple weeks to get used to it, but now I'm full-fledged in, 3 months down. I feel good. Everything's great. Work life is good. I don't feel tired or anything anymore, and I started going back to the gym, which is good because now I'm a bit less fat, skinny fat, of course. And 4 weeks in, I think I've got a little bit leaner. My abs are coming back into place. Abs, which were flabs, are now abs. And I can't complain. I usually go a little bit after work, which is the worst time because everybody's going at that time, so that's pretty shit. But I have no other time to go, so that's it's a trade-off. Work-life
You could
balance.
be efficient with your morning and work out.
Yeah, well, actually, I forgot to answer your question. So in terms of working and how it is, how I could see myself working there, I could see myself working there for a while. Of course, the goal is to work at a firm or firms, depending on how it pans out for... I'm 23, so maybe like 10 years or so, and then I'd like to open my own firm at Hagop by Design. And, I'd like to open my own firm and run it and just, show the world ingenious architecture and design. It's something I've wanted to do since I was a little kid, so that's the goal. It's the end goal.
Nice.
So no, okay, doesn't work twice. So guys, now we're gonna be moving on to the Pick Your Chick segment. This is very highly anticipated by all of our fans. FYI, you guys are called HAVigs, which translates to little chicks. So, this is the dating advice segment, and it's been very highly touted by, all of you, really. We got 2 bachelors here, 1 bachelorette. And we're going to go through here and explain ourselves. So we got Vache's Key to Getting Women, Hagop's Hopeless Romance, and Arden's Canadian Crusade. So I am currently... Actually, you guys can guess. I'll give you a second to throw out some numbers. Okay, second. I am currently 0 for 4. That means 0 wins, by the way. Was that like a pity clap?
It's like a big hug.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so I'll talk about some subtle victories. I've won battles, but I've lost all the wars. But you gotta choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? So this one time, I mentioned it previously in the Off the Cluck segment. So this one time I was with some friends in bars in Newport. We were just going bar hopping, and we were in line for Woodies, right? And they usually have a pretty fat line. So we're just waiting there, chilling, and I am bilingual +1, so trilingual, and those languages include Armenian, English, and Espanol. So
there's French in there too,
and a little bit Francais. So we were in line, right? And we didn't want to pay the cover because it was just overcharged by the Gawad bouncer. So there were these 2 girls in front of me and my friends, and I remember my all of a sudden, I think I'm 23 now. I think I was like 21 or 22 at that point. I think 21. So my honors Spanish 4 just kicked back into place, right? Shout out to my Spanish teacher, one of many. And so I noticed these 2 girls right by me just speaking, and I was like, that sounds familiar. So they were speaking Portuguese, which I figured, Portuguese, but
sounded familiar.
Yeah, it sounded familiar, because Portugal and Spain, they're family, as Vin Diesel said. And so I was, I started chit-chatting with them, and I was like, I'll translate to English for you non-Spanish speakers out there. But basically, they were just talking stuff, and I said, excuse me, are you guys speaking Spanish or Portuguese? And like, we're speaking Portuguese. And I was like, oh, okay, I speak a little bit. I speak a good amount of Spanish, you know, and if you speak Spanish, you can understand Portuguese and vice versa. So started talking with them, you know, and just, you know, asking them, you know, like, oh, you know, are you guys like, you live here, or you like, it was the summertime, so are you like, you visiting here or something, just hanging out? They're like, oh yeah, we're just hanging out for a little while, having some fun, enjoying ourselves. You know, they were like around our age, so it's like, oh, nice. And then this I don't know, we'll call him Chad Walker, walks by, 6'2", and he's about the same as that Christmas tree over there, if you get my saying. And well, of course, minus the
Christmas tree they can't see because of the.
They can see the top
giant
part.
poster.
They can see the top. It's all bark, no bite, basically. So this Chad guy walks in. He's like, and you know, he just started getting mad at me because he tried talking with these girls all night while we were in line. It was quite comical, actually, but they didn't give him the time of day. So I guess he got offended and hurt when I literally just stepped in and started speaking to them right away, and we were like hitting it off, and it was like a 2-for-1 deal, you know. So it was like, damn. But I don't know, you know, physical confrontations, I didn't want to hurt him, so I had my buddies backing me up anyway, so wasn't afraid of him, you know. It's not you know, David always beats Goliath, so he's got, he may have some brawn, but he ain't got no brain. And things were de-escalated. You know, the Paris peace accord came into play, and he walked away, rightfully so. He didn't want no smoke. So, yeah, I just started chatting up with the girls. We were walking around. Once we finally got inside, we started dancing on the dance floor, and I gotta say, overall, it was a great night. And, you know, I won that battle, but well, there was no war. That was just a 1-for-1. But the wars, we can talk about that another time because we got to leave room for these two guys. The wars haven't been so great. I'm like France in the war. That white flag just comes up and it never goes back down. So we'll go to Arden and then head back to Vache.
So what happened when the
No.
guy approached you?
Yeah, you kind of
Skipped over that part.
Oh, like what?
Well, what happened?
What
when
was
you
the
when he came?
confrontation?
Oh, well, he basically just walked up to me and he was like, hey, ladies, why are you talking to this guy? He's blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'm 6'3", and he was like 6'6", so he was like saying, guy, like, come on, he's short, and blah, 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 and all that stuff, so...
Did he actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so, I mean, he started, you know, making fun of my height, so... I mean, I could tell from the looks of him, he ain't much. But, well, there ain't no looks and there ain't nothing else. It's just a hollow shell. But, yeah, so kind of just started communicating verbally and stuff. And then once he realized he was no match for me, both physically and mentally, he kind of just, what do they call it? The walk of shame. He had the walk of shame, but with no shame to pay for it. But, yeah. So now we'll transition to our DAWs. We can talk about... He's had a couple wins. It's more than I can say, that's for sure.
I don't know what to say.
Alright, he's gal. So, Vache is actually the most successful man out here. He is currently 30 for 37. So, he's just hitting it off. Like, this man, he, on the dating apps, they call him Vivacious Vache.
Vivacious.
Double V.
You know what he's
It's a W.
Well, I spaced it out.
We'll put them together and it's a W.
Yeah, but you're not.
Okay. That went to insulting me.
So maybe you could talk about like your techniques when it comes to dating apps and how people like me and Dawes can learn. The less successful ones.
I don't have technique.
You just raw dog it.
Exactly.
It's the best
If
way
you
to
just
go.
raw dog through life, it'll get you pretty far.
Yeah. That's all you got?
It's my word of advice for the day.
So, guys, now we are going to do the Chef Chick segment.
As we're all Michelin star chefs.
Of course. 5-star Michelin.
They go up to 5?
They do now.
Just
Yeah,
for Hagop.
that's the cooking segment of our podcast. So we're all very good cooks. We all took it up during COVID. We all just learned. Vache is still learning how to dice and slice, but he'll get there eventually. And it's Big Dawes and me. We're learning from the best, Chef Baku, and
Chef Bakus.
so Big Vitch, he just got back from Armenia and Afghanistan and Libya recently, and before that, he did like I believe it was a 9-course meal, and I don't remember what exactly everything was. I just remember it went in my stomach and out somewhere else, but. Yeah, it was.
Bathroom.
Yep, that corporate bathroom break. But yeah, we'll let Vache describe the painstaking blood and sweat he put into that.
Yeah, I mean, as Hagop said, we all love cooking. We're all very good at it.
Yep.
As good as dating, but
Actually, I might be
farewell-
better. I might be
That's
better at
debatable.
cooking than.
We had farewell dinner. I wanted to cook one last meal before I did my 6-week trip to Armenia. So
And
what?
Armenia
Food. Oh, and Libya.
and
What was it?
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan. So I essentially replicated Din Tai Fung menu, which was fun, but took a lot longer than I thought since I was cooking for 10 people. We started off with cucumber salad. That was pretty much as easy as it seems.
Good numbers.
Yeah. Good fried rice. That's pretty much my specialty at this point. Fried rice. Just typical ingredients: protein, vegetables.
How
soy
much
sauce.
protein?
I don't remember what I put in it.
It's okay.
It's either sausage or chicken, and the sausage is like half the protein.
Okay, nice.
So I did that. Did garlic noodles, which was actually a pretty cool one because I made the noodles from scratch.
Were those
They were-
the thick ones?
They were,
They were really
thick
good.
noodles. Used potatoes for that one, so it was essentially.
I'm sorry, Arden just started staring at me.
Can't look away.
Yep.
It was essentially a long piece of gnocchi with the potato noodles. So that's 3. What else did I have?
Xiaolong
Yeah.
Gao.
We had the buns and dumplings.
Gao Baos.
The bao buns. That one was really cool. I made 2 versions with glazed pork belly and
Z.
glazed
Oh,
chicken.
the pork belly was.
Oh, pork belly
insanely
was
good.
fire.
Was.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
Vache's
I don't eat red meat.
Vache's FV.
But he makes it.
We call him fake vegan.
I don't call myself vegan. I just don't eat red meat.
I know, that's why I said FV.
Why do I have to be fake vegan?
Because you ain't.
Okay.
Vache eats chicken
And fish.
and fish.
Alright. Everything else just protein wise chicken and fish. But
And
Yeah.
leaves.
I said protein wise chicken.
Oh, yes, yes.
Leaves not.
No, you know. I know. I tried.
Yeah, Hagop's eating everything for protein at this point.
Yeah, actually, I've got something back here, but I'm not allowed to eat during recording, so.
So wait, the inspiration for the meal, we were watching, like that Bao short on Disney Plus.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
we were together with the 3 of us with some of Hagop's cousins, and we were just watching Big Hero 6. Baymax is essentially a big dumpling, so we got to the Bao short for Disney, and I thought, I want to make that one day. And if I'm going to make that, I might as well make everything else than Tai Fung.
He did not disappoint, I'll tell you that much.
So yeah, we tried the bao buns with glazed pork belly, glazed chicken. That was good. And then I made the dough for that one from scratch. That was probably one of the best doughs I've made. I was very happy with how that turned out.
Yeah, that dough was
bomb.
great.
Yeah.
It was a lot more like fluffy and airy than how ours turned out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mine actually had to sit though, 'cause I had yeast in it, so I had to let that expand for several hours. But yeah, did the buns and then dumplings. Did with just ground pork, ground chicken filling, and then what else was there?
You're the chef.
This was so long ago.
Yeah, it was probably like 3 months ago.
And I pretty much blacked out throughout the process because I was cooking for 12 hours.
Wow.
I think I started at around
Smelled like
11 a.m.
Smelled like
and
Szechuan.
ended around 11 p.m.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was pretty crazy, but it was good.
because I wrapped all the dumplings by hand.
Vache also refuses help from
Yeah.
you.
That time I accepted help on wrapping the dumplings because I was making like 50 pork, 50 chicken, and at least like 20 buns.
And I ate like half of all of them.
Yeah.
Again, you can probably tell from this big figure. I ate a lot. It all goes to the hips.
Like Michael Phelps.
Yep, and Jackson.
Yeah. So yeah, we had all that, and then I did some dessert dumplings too.
Those were really good.
We did red bean and chocolate.
Didn't you do the taiyaki?
Oh yeah, we did taiyaki too, but I had the help from my
Chef
genius sous
Arden.
chefs.
And Chef Hagop.
I
Sous
think
Chef Arden.
I made the batter, and you guys just formed it, right?
No, I made the batter.
Yeah, he made the batter.
Watch it forgot. It was just a long day. He just doesn't.
I forgot
right.
Hagop provides the batter.
Yeah. Wait, that was the waffle batter, right?
No,
Was that separate?
and it's pretty similar to waffle batter, but taiyaki has its own special batter recipe.
Golden
So,
fish.
If anyone doesn't know, it's like the fish waffle things, and they usually have like red bean, taro, custard, chocolate fillings.
Oh, we tried making custard.
We did
Yes,
make
We
custard.
did make custard.
It was
yeah.
very good.
Yeah, so
Still sitting in my freezer.
That's
It's
been a long
been a while.
time.
Yeah, it's got to be incinerated.
yeah, we did the taiyakis too, and I don't know if I was conscious by that point, but everyone said it was good. I think.
It was very good. Yeah, I had a great time,
Yeah.
even on the way out.
Yeah, that was pretty much the going away dinner that I did. Guess we can talk about the 7-course meal you guys just did a few days ago.
Wasn't it yesterday?
Feels like it was a few days ago.
I'm Big Hog as head chef.
right,
I'll let
so,
you take the lead.
Senor Monsieur Chef Hagop and Sous Chef Arden. So yes, we prepared a 7-course meal for Vache on his arrival back. So the original plan, of course, was he came back on August 11th? 10th, sorry. He came back on August 10th, but Arden was in Liberia, sorry, and I was in Joshua Tree, very exotic tropical spaces.
Joshua Tree in Georgia.
Yeah, in Georgia. So Vache and I we almost met up, but there was a big mountain in between. And but yeah, we were all in different spaces, all international, of course, so we couldn't meet up at that point. So we opted to do it as a covert op mission about, what day is today, the 19th? About a week and a half later. So me and Arden were like, okay, we can't do it on the day he's there, so we'll surprise him completely.
Mm-hmm.
So Vache came back, and he's still jet lagged, a bit narcoleptic, and he was a little sassy. He had a bad experience on the way back. They stole his luggage, and his headphones went missing. Someone cut the wire, so it was a real shit show. But so me and Arden decided to do a 7-course meal. It included black miso cod, spicy karage chicken, garlic noodles, spicy creamy noodles, cucumber salad. What was the other thing? Oh, chicken fried rice, and dessert buns, red bean gao baos, and chocolate gao baos. They were. It was an arduous process, but it was fun. This was probably like my 50th time doing gao baos, but it gets fun. It never stops getting fun. Like the party never ends, and it was a great time. We planned it secretly. Vache had absolutely no idea what was going on. And even when we came back, we hung out for a little while, and he was being a little sassy that we didn't make it for him, of course. So I dropped that foreshadowing that we would cook for him next year, which, well, I don't know if that's going to happen. But we did cook for him and a select group of people yesterday and the day before. It was a 2-day cooking process overall, but it was really fun. Went to Arden's house. We cooked and prepared marinade for everything. But yeah, it was really fun. A good process overall. Absolutely, completely surprised him. Actually, we went climbing beforehand, and then Vache, he peeled some of his skin off for climbing, and he has like very superficial injury. But he was being very paranoid about it. So unfortunately, he took quite a bit of time to finally leave his house. We had his
skin, almost tore some tissue in my finger, but
I did the
same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think we mentioned this. He does actually have a girlfriend in the Pick Your Chick segment, so he's gonna plug her in there. So forgot, I lost my train of thought.
A complete surprise to me. I mean, I was mentioned that they were going to cook for me, Hagop especially, since I love his cooking so much when I got back.
He loves my taquitos.
And I got back, guess what? I'm cooking for Hagop. So I threw some sass at him. But then he threw it right back at me the next day.
You should explain how you what happened when you were making the omelet.
What happened when I was making
the jalapenos?
Oh, yeah. So
Safety.
I had the genius idea of cutting jalapenos without gloves and then putting contacts on after. I burned, very red. Would not recommend. Had to have my sister put my contacts in for me because I could not touch it, or else the particles of jalapeno would go into my eye.
That sounds so painful.
So, yeah, what not to do in the kitchen. Always use gloves for jalapenos. If you can.
And big head chef hog as your first like cooking experience. How or your first extravagant cooking experience?
Yes.
How was it?
It was.
How did you enjoy the cooking?
I enjoyed it very much. I'd never done one to this scale before. I'd only done one much larger and much smaller, so this was a new size for me. I catered 150 people at a wedding in New England 3 years ago, and then about a month and a half ago, I had like a little communal thing in Burbank. I made some chorovatsk and hash labeb, and but yeah, this was an interesting experience. It was very fun.
It's gonna change the meals you cook for yourself.
Of course, yeah. I'll have to downgrade the meals that I cook for myself now.
Why are you down?
We were just at such a different level before, but I have new ingredients, new recipes. But yeah, Big Vitch was completely surprised. That was the main point of it. He had no idea what was going on. We had to enter through the side gate so we wouldn't see the ring, and there was just. I parked my car in a cul-de-sac far away, got chased by an angry neighbor, Karen and a Kevin, double K, and overall it was a great time, and everybody seemingly enjoyed the food and held it down. That's the important part. So I'd say it was a great success.
Yeah.
Vache's reaction was shocking.
Wow.
Yeah. But maybe Big Dawes could speak on it a little bit, because he also did help a little.
As a
Sous chef.
more extravagant and bigger cooking experience for you two, Arden, how did that go?
It was good. Like I've cooked before, but very basic meals. So this was probably like the most like detailed and largest meal I've
It was
cooked.
about 12 people.
Yeah, I've only ever cooked for like maybe myself and a couple other people before, and also like very basic. And it was, I mean, it gave me a lot more respect for like Vache and other cooks as well, because cooking for that many people
It's not easy.
and that many different things and trying to like get them complete close to the same time is so much work, and it's so like. And I had people helping, like Hagop was helping, like your parents helped. It would have been like impossible to do like everything all at once. Like, but it was cool to make something that big. And I'm like, I was surprised that it actually came together well. Like I thought like it was
Some
gonna be a
shit might hit the
disaster, or
fan.
like at least like some stuff wouldn't be like. Or I thought more stuff would go wrong, but overall it went pretty smoothly. I think
the
most
HKG.
people enjoyed most of the food. Yeah, so it was a good experience. Yeah,
What were your guys' favorite things you made?
that was the spicy karaage. That like, I didn't think it was gonna taste that good, and it really surprised me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was showing Vache's dad Arden how to cook the chicken outside. It was phenomenal, I must say. So I don't usually pat myself on the back, but now Arden's gonna do it for me.
Pat you on the front.
But yeah, it was a great learning experience for Arden. Just I don't know. I think that's something he can take away for the rest of his life. Just learn how to properly marinate and season and cook to perfection, I may add. But I think mine was kind of tied between the chicken, the spicy karaage chicken, and the black miso cod. That was supervised by sous chef Dawes. No, it's me. Okay, well actually that's
Space.
oh.
Yeah, we should stop for a second.
No, I
I
already
think you
stopped.
ran out of space.
SD card full. Yeah, it's not recording anymore.
Oh, do we have to like upload it to the laptop and then just end it? Okay. We can. I was almost done. That was pretty much all I was gonna say, and then just do a conclusion.
Okay.
Should we just leave it there for today?
Should we not just do the conclusion because it's almost done?
Okay, well, what is the plan for this? Are we gonna like go through footage, see if it's good, and then redo anything, or are we just gonna go with this?
I think this
upload?
is pretty good, right?